Good morning, it's Dale Calvert. I am beyond fired up. It's August 1st, 2023. The birth today of Collect Direct, the most unique, one of a kind opportunity in the history of team building, period. Nothing close to it, nothing you can compare it to. And because of that, most people will not be able to see it because they just don't understand what they're looking at. Because how could this possibly have happened? There's no other company like this. How do I compare it? This is the birth of this company. I haven't been as this excited really. The only comparison that I have is I feel like August 22nd, 1983, when my first daughter Brittany was born. That excitement of a new birth is what I'm really feeling today with Collect Direct. And here's why, guys. This is the truth. You can get it, not get it, understand it, not understand it. The consumable products, network marketing, niche is on a downhill spiral. It's not going to recover. Sales across the board in every company are down in 2023. Why is that? That we have the best product, we have the best skincare, we have the best nutrition, we have the best. Our scientists are on Mars. Our blah 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 blah. Here's why, guys. Let's say you have the best product in the world. Let's assume that. Let's say your compensation plan is phenomenal. Here's the truth. The market, people outside your network marketing box do not care. They don't care. They don't care. If your customers are inside your box, they're part of building your team is your customers, your upside potential is limited. That's common sense. I don't know why people can't grasp that. I don't know. I have no idea why people don't understand it. Here's what I do know. I sit down, I haven't even been in my back office. And this morning we're going to be able to order our first packages today because everything's getting ready to launch today sometime. It will open up. And I'm going through my different teams and I'm just looking and I'm thinking, my gosh, this is unbelievable. Todd Zill came up with the St. Louis Cardinals. He's part of our team. Matt Williams on a phenomenal team with Will Clark, the San Francisco Giants. Matt's part of our team. Wally Joyner, superstar for Los Angeles Angels when he came up. Wally's part of our team. The great Willie Galt, wide receiver. He's part of our team. Ickey Woods, the Ickey Shuffle, Cincinnati Bengals. He's part of our Collect Direct team. Uh, the great Corey Snyder, part of the USA baseball winners, came up through the Cleveland Indians. Corey's part of our team, and arguably the best relief pitcher closer in the history of baseball, Goose Gossage, Hall of Famer, also part of our personal Collect Direct team. How come these sports figures understand this, see this, and the average person doesn't? It's because it's unbelievable what's happened. It's an unbelievable story. Who would believe it? It took somebody like Dave Jordan, who got sold out and been a collectible his whole life, made over $1 million by the time he was 20 years old, buying, selling, flipping sports cards, had a couple of sports card and memorabilia shops, fell in love with network marketing down the road when he was about 28, and got this harebrain of an idea that one day I'm going to start a network marketing company and our product is going to be collectibles. Who in the world would have ever thought of something like that except Dave Jordan? And he and his wife have no children. His wife said, "Look, give me 5,000 or so a month to pay our house payment, take care of our bills, and you can do whatever you want with the rest." And he was making 20, 30, $40,000 a month as a team leader in network marketing. And he was just buying collectibles, buying collectibles, buying collectibles, putting them away, putting them away, putting them away with this dream of one day starting a company that starts today. What a story. I mean, if that's real, my gosh, what vision. And about 8 years ago, he started a company called Valentis, which is a nutritional healthcare company, just to kind of understand the day-to-day operations of running a network marketing company. He sold that company after 7 years. compensation plan created 4 millionaires and several six-figure earners across the United States. And he's been working on this project for several months, putting this together. It launches today. Dale, are you telling me that you can buy collectibles and that's the product? Well, collectibles they can increase in value, correct? Yeah, they can. So I'm really my product is an asset. Yeah, well, Dale, I don't collect anything. I don't collect anything. You're not the issue. You're not the issue. The collectibles market is a $450 billion a year market. 450 billion. It's bigger than all the network marketing companies, all the lotion potion pills and travel companies and anything else you want to put in that group. It's bigger than all of them combined. The whole entire network marketing does about 300 billion a year. Collectibles does 450 billion. Here's the last thing I'm going to say. If you're looking this through traditional network marketing glasses, you're going to miss it. Here's why. What's the biggest problem network marketers have had over the last 5, 10, 15 years, especially in the last 3 or 4? Creating customers, without question. But Dale, and I was talking to somebody yesterday. I built a good customer base. I had 11 people that were buying from me every month a year ago. And she said now half of them go buy on eBay the exact same product, people dumping their product, getting out of the business, and they're buying all the products they used to buy from me on eBay. No kidding. That's what's going on. You got companies even promoting it. Guys, it's disrupted. Network marketing, consumable products, that niche is gone over. It's dwindling. It's never going to return. You're in Blockbuster, dudes. It's Blockbuster. You better wake up. You're trying to hang on to your dwindling check. It's not coming back. It's gone. It's over. I talked about this a year ago before I knew anything about Collect Direct, that the network marketing consumable product market is dead, over, gone, never to return. And to think anything other than that is naive. And to continue to recruit people and bring them into your Q Sciences program or your USANA program, or new, old, it doesn't matter. If you're bringing people into the consumable products market and then throwing them to the wolves so they can get their head chewed off, shame on you. Shame on you. I know the market's changed. The opportunity is gone. It's over. It's not going to return. So, and everybody's confused. What do I do? There's so much disruption. It's simple, guys. It's simple. If people want what you're selling, you'll get rich. Real leaders pivot. They pivot. If it's a good move for you, it's a good move for all your team members. Network marketer leaders don't. They get in this cult structure, this social club, and they can't get out. It's like they're stuck. Man, stop. Take a breath. Do your due diligence and pivot. Pivot. If people want what you're selling, you'll get rich. What do collectors want to do? What do collectors want to do? That $450 billion market. What are those people? What do they want to do? Add to their collection. That should be a paradigm shift. There's a comic book. Collectors are everywhere. They're the easiest target market to get in front of ever in history. There's a comic books show happens in Atlanta. I could go down there, walk through that show. There'll be thousands of people there. Say, hey, have you ever heard of Collect Direct? No, it's the largest privately held collection in the United States. There's over 2 million. They got over 2 million comic books there. Here, scan this QR code. That'll take you to my website. There's a $5 gift card there. You can use it for whatever you want. You might find some comics to add to your collection. How easy is that? How easy is that? Could everybody on your existing team do that next week with no training? They don't have to convince people to change brands. Why your product is better than that product. People are burnt out. They're sick and tired. Look, she's been going to GNC for 7 years buying her multivitamin. She loves the multiple vitamin. She's done the research on it, and the last thing she wants is for some network marketing person to aggravate her trying to convince her that she needs to try a different nutritional product. The market is burnt out. It's not coming back. Do you want to get wealthy? Do you want to get rich? Get in front of this trend. Do your due diligence. And I'm not even trying to be excited. Man, today it launches, and some of you that should know better will miss it because you see things not as they are, you see things as you are. We all do. And we don't know what we don't know. Barbie movie coming out. How many people are going to be going back to their childhood and buying the Barbie that they had when they were a kid? They're on this website. Pokemon, comic books, Hot Wheels cars, all types of collectibles. Guesstimated $2.5 billion worth of collectibles. And you can access them. And you can make commissions when collectibles are bought. It's a product-driven company. All commissions are based upon product sales, and we have a huge, huge market. We will never have any competition because Dave's been putting this together for a long, long time. There's 3 huge warehouses in South Dakota. I've been through them. I've seen what's there. I know what's getting ready to happen. I just hope that whoever watches this video will take some time. Let me pull up the website. Do your due diligence. Go to www.doyourwildligence.pro. Pros evaluate. Rookies make emotional responses. I love Q Sciences. I love my team. I love my company. I deal with it every day. It's like amateurs just don't get it, but pros do. Pros take the time. What if half of what I've just shared with you is true? Go here, do your due diligence. Do your due diligence.pro. Here's the warehouse. You can go through, you can see the warehouses, see the products, go through the home office. All the main questions that professionals will have are answered here. What happens when all the collectibles are sold? He's buying more every single day. And I go through everything that you need to know and why this is the highest paying company in history. It will be. We're not, the BB's $100. We're not going to see 100, 101, 103, 104. We'll have people that have 100, 500, 1,000, 10,000 customers, in my opinion, when this rolls out. Why? Because if people want what you're selling, you'll get rich. What do collectors want to do? Add to their collection. If you just grasp that concept, then you got to go check out this website and then get back with whoever shared this video with you. Today's the day, history starting. Please, some of you are burnt out. You're sick and tired of network marketing. You'll never do it again. Some of you leaders, you're just thankful that you've invested your money wisely because you see your check dwindling. You love network marketing. You, like me, despise what it's become. But man, when it was good, it was so good, and you miss it. And you would love to have that fire back one more time. I'm with you. I'm going to end it with this. 15 years ago, I was consulting and training for a company. And I thought, if this guy is going to be able to pull off what he says he's going to pull off, this will be huge. And he told me he was putting together an investment company with investor group that was going to buy up all the Piggly Wiggly grocery stores throughout the South and expand them throughout the United States. And members could go to the grocery store and buy their Captain Crunch and get paid BV on it. And I thought, if this guy pulls this together, this will be huge. I don't know if it's even possible, but but I was consulting and training primarily for him. And I was at an event, and I'll never forget this. It was in Florida, and I'm thinking, man, I would like to build again. I haven't built a team in 10 years, but I don't want the responsibility. I'm not going to do it. I can't get passionate about it, but I might be able to get passionate about this if he pulls it off. Long story short, during that meeting, the guy said, somebody needs to hear this. He said, God's not done with you yet. And it settled in my soul, and it's like, that was for me. I'm going to join this. I'm going to build a team. So I said, I'm going to, I know I've been training and consulting for you, but I'm going to build a team. And we got started, and we got to diamond, whatever that was, like quicker than anybody in the history of the company, and we were rolling. And then sure enough, 6 months later, whatever, he takes the money and runs, and they come in and the government shuts it down and whatever. I'm not going to get into all that. But man, that I knew from that got me kind of back, having the passion to see lives changed and what you can do, how you can help people when you get them in front of the right opportunity at the right time in history. And, over the last 12 months, we've been able to work with a group of people in another company and start from scratch. And we'll have between 30 and 100 people this year on our personal team that will make over $100,000 from scratch to 100,000. And we're getting ready to pivot out of that program because it's tied to a government program that is going to no longer be. So I knew I had to make a change, make a difference. And when I saw this, when I talked to Dave, I'd actually spoke for him at a couple of his national conferences, and I knew he was a collector, but I had no idea what he'd been putting together. And when I did my due diligence, I said, my gosh, I am so thankful. I can't believe I get to do this the rest of my life. I just cannot believe that something like this has fallen in my lap. And it's real, and I can be passionate about it. And I know that every person that joins our team, if they will plug in within 90 days, they're going to be profitable, and they can go on and replace their full-time income and maybe even create financial independence and even wealth. My goal is to help a lot of people do extremely well. My specific goal is 500 six-figure earners, 10 millionaires on my team with this, and I believe it will happen. And yesterday we were sitting in church, and the title of the sermon was God's Not Done With You Yet. That was the title of the sermon yesterday. Somebody needed to hear that, because there's people out there, you're talented, you're value focused, you love people, you sincerely want to help people, but you have as much disdain and disgust for what's happened in the network marketing industry as I do. And you remember when it was good. You remember when it was phenomenal. You remember when network marketing was changing the world. And you would love to see that again, but you know it's impossible. And I agree with you, it is impossible with what's being done and the way it's been done. But this is something totally unique, totally different. Customer acquisition is going to be the simplest part of this business. And for every other company out there, it's the most difficult part. Please, if you know that I'm talking to you, take some time, go to doyourduediligence.pro, check this out, and get back with the person that shared this video with you. Thank you again. My name's Dale Calvert. God bless you, and I appreciate your time watching this. 5 years from now, you're going to be saying, I'm glad I did, or look what they did. I'm glad I did, or look what they did, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and it starts today. I hope you'll consider maybe making a pivot. In the real world, real leaders pivot in network marketing. They get tied to their cult, and they never get out. Take some time. Do your due diligence. If I can answer any questions for you, I'll be happy to. Do your due diligence. Get back with the person that shared this video with you. Thanks.